UC Davis's STAND, an anti-genocide coalition group, is teaming up with the Pan-African student organization to host the show Soundbites for Sudan.
Hi, my name is Claire Van Zuiden, and I'm the president of STAND, and STAND is the Student Anti-Genocide Coalition here on UC Davis campus. STAND, which used to stand for Students Taking Action Now, Darfur, started right after the genocide was declared a genocide by George W. Bush in his presidency, and it has now spanned across the whole United States. And now STAND actually stands for a student anti-genocide group because it's supposed to be sort of a more holistic approach to genocides overall, so that way they have the grassroots student base already in place if there are to be any future genocides. Tonight we are actually donating the proceeds to Southern Sudan, and we're donating them to the teaching hospitals to develop the infrastructure within rather than just send foreign aid.
In order to combat the brutality happening in Darfur, STAND and students on campus continue to have multiple meetings and events every year to raise awareness and provide support.
Our goal tonight would probably be to raise another $5,000 and to send that to the Juba teaching hospitals in Southern Sudan.
Students listened intently as guest speakers expressed their concerns and what needed to be done in order to successfully stop genocide in Darfur.
Southern Sudan was systematically denied many things, one of which was education, and the second of which was health care. And during war, that happens. And the other incredible thing is that health care was left in such shambles that Southern Sudan has the highest rate of maternal mortality. A woman typically has about 5 to 6 children and has a 20% chance of dying.
The Sudanese government has made sure they don't have education, they don't have health care, they don't have any of those things that you need to survive. The people of Darfur from 1986 onwards had persistent beatings, torture, brutality. They would cut off the hands of corpses and parade them around the markets in the locality attached to police vehicles. They have no respect for the person, no respect for dead people at all.
Performers ranging from dancing and singing to spoken word also came out to show their support.
Hey, we're Broken Ground!
I'm here with Alyssa and Alex of Six Bets. They're performing tonight, and I just wanted to know, what is the message behind your performance today?
Well, spoken word is an art form that is primarily interested in the expression of someone's personal story, and it's about sharing your life with an audience and trying to connect using your words and hopefully saying something that is universal enough to connect with an audience. So I think that's the primary method of spoken word.
I believe spoken word is definitely about representing yourself and telling your own story.
And we spit sick with 6 bits because we're so sick.
In middle school, we draw dashed lines down sketches of butterflies. We are taught to carefully separate all that we study into 2 equal halves, like parallel highways. This is what they call symmetry. This is what they call natural beauty. But unlike a picture book with 2 adjacent identical parallel pages, my lineage cannot be praised because my spine does not bind identical genetic code together. Rather, my separate genealogical mazes raise my awareness of the differences that lay awake inside my belly and the fact that the only thing that keeps me together is Machiavellian fear, yeah. I was taught that when something is askew, I should hate it because often fear is more effective than love.
I wanted to be as open as possible so I could take every piece of you in. And my blood was stampeding beneath my skin like honeysuckle nectar and box elder catkins. And I sat winded and hot in the palm of your hand, just mapping, assessing, surveying where I landed. And with flesh from my belly and ink from a squid, I slowly planted pieces of myself inside of you, but marked them off purple so you'd know what I did.
Handing him $5 bill, his eye catches mine, his face dusty and dirty, except for 2 etched lines where the melancholy had been rolling down his cheeks. He speaks of thanks, blessings, and getting something to eat as his girlfriend comes to his side, their hands intertwining like 2 roots, trying so desperately to stay grounded. Her belly round, child growing inside of her womb, she looks to be at least 15. Her eyes glazed over and empty, offering me her story. Abusive father, submissive mother, left broken by a broken home. She can't quite seem to put back together the pieces.
Get it slowly, get it now, get it on now. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum 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 be dum bum bum. I'm going crazy. Bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Same pictures on the wall. It's like they're talking to you. Disconnecting your call. Don't even think. I gotta get out. Oh, hear this shout.
Hi, we're from the Pan-African Student Organization, and today we've hosted a fashion show for you guys. It's going to be a variety of African attire, and we hope you enjoy it.
If there's one message that Stan hopes to get across tonight, it is don't stand by, but stand up. This has been Nicki Sun reporting for Aggie TV.